Before starting stack, I would like to discuss some of the important points related to array. Maybe many of you, if you are studying this topic stack, then I am thinking that you must be knowing about array, but then also it is important to take a small overview related to array. First of all, what does an array do? What does an array do? What is the use of array? So inside an array, what we used to do? We used to store same data type element in a single inside a single variable. Okay, what we used to do, we used to store same data type element inside a single variable. How does we represent it, or what is the correct way of writing? It is like data type. First of all, you will be providing the data type. After providing, just provide the name and then the square bracket, and inside the square bracket you will be providing the size. Inside the square bracket you will be providing the size. Isn't it clear to you now? So just taking an example. So suppose we have written int, then arr, and arr just representing this array and nothing else, and suppose we want to provide its size as 10. Isn't it clear to you or not? It is very important to understand what is the use of array. If you are not able to understand the use of array, how is it possible you will be working on the stack? Fine. So just try to understand what is an array. Fine. Now moving further, acha, before moving further, I would like to explain one more thing. That suppose this is a box, and inside this box we have created, or we have done 10 divisions, isn't it? Fine. So this is how this box is being divided. And now what? Now just try to understand and just go through my words. Go through my words. What I'm writing, I'm writing this word index. Okay. There are many students who are not able to understand the meaning of index also. Just try to focus on it. Then this is the zero index. Fine. This is 1. This is will be your 2. Then 3. Then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last but not the least 9. Isn't it clear to you? These are the indexes. These are the indexes. Okay. And whatever value you want to provide inside the array, whatever value you want to provide inside the array, these value you will be telling as elements. These value you will be telling as elements, isn't it? Suppose you want to write 10, 10, 20, 30, then 40, then 50, then 60, after that 70, 80, 90, and 100. This is how we will be providing the value. Fine. Now suppose if you are willing to read this 60, what you want to do? Your aim is to read this 60. So how you will read it? how you will read it. Just try to understand. If you are thinking that what I'm telling you, just it is very important thing. So how you will be reading it? You will be reading like R, then square bracket. Let's write fifth. So this is the correct way. This is going to be a correct way. What is it telling? It is telling that when you will be using this ARR inside the square bracket, we have written 5, so it will be providing the value 60. Fine. So this is how we will be reading these elements. This is somehow known as traversing, or we can say just reading the element. That is enough. Fine. So this is the thing you should be knowing about the array. That how to represent an array, how to read an array, and how to provide the size inside the array. This is going to be related with the stack. Fine. Now moving further, we are coming to our topic which we are going to discuss, that is stack. Okay. Now what is stack? What are you able to understand by the term stack? So let us just consider, suppose we are having, just create a box. We are just creating a box. This is a box which we have created. Okay. Inside this box, these are some spaces. These are some spaces. Fine. And now suppose you are having books. You are having books. Let us say you are having your maths book and biology, computer, English, and what else? Let us take Hindi also. Fine. These are the books. So what you are going to do is your aim is to just keeping this book inside this box, keeping these book inside this box. So what you will do, uh, there is not any such kind of arrangement. You just have to keep this book, isn't it? It is not important. Math book will be coming first, biology book will be coming first. First of all, just try to understand, inside a stack we are placing these books. Fine. I'm just providing an example. So let us say we are keeping this Hindi book in inside this this blank portion. Fine. Then we are keeping this biology book. We are keeping this biology book. Then suppose we are keeping this English book. Then mathematics book. And then we are keeping this computer book. Then we are keeping this computer book. Isn't it clear to you not? What we have done? Very firstly, what we have done, first of all, we have kept Hindi book. After Hindi book, which book we have kept? Then we have kept English. Then after biology, isn't it? Then we have kept maths. Then we have kept computer. Isn't it clear to you not? Fine. Now what will happen is, your another task is to take out these book. One by one, take out these book. So first of all, from when you will open this box, which book will you taking out first? You will be taking out computer book. After computer book, you will be taking out your mathematics book. After mathematics book, you will be taking out your biology book, then your English book, then your Hindi book. Isn't it? Isn't it clear to you or not? Fine. So what are you able to understand? Which book was the kept last? This was the computer book was the last. Computer book was the last kept. Computer book was the last kept, isn't it? First we have kept Hindi, then English, then biology, then mathematics, and then which book we have kept the last? That was computer. Last book was computer. Last book was computer. This was the last book which we have kept in. This was our last in. This was our last in, isn't it? And which was the book which we have taken out first? Which was the book which we have taken out first? First out, first out, first out. Isn't it clear to you or not? So, what was my word? Last in and first out. Last in, first out. Last in and first out. So, we can say like in stack, we will be performing LIFO. LIFO, which is referring to first out. See, last in, first out. Isn't it clear to you not? I hope you're getting whatever I want to say and you're able to understand what we are going to do. Isn't it? Whichever whichever element, whichever number which we are placing last inside the stack, when we will start taking out those elements, then that element which we have kept the last will be taken out first. Isn't it clear to you not? Now, I hope this thing is clear to you, isn't it? Now, moving to the important examples. Now, inside the stack, okay, inside this whole stack, let us provide the index value. I hope before this I have only explained you what are the index value. Then also this 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are our index value. These are our index value. Fine. Suppose you have provided int arr, let us say 5. You have provided this thing. It means size of array is 5. Size of our array is 5. So this is why our indexes are like 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, isn't it? I hope this thing should be clear to you. Fine. Now suppose inside these array you want to provide, you will be, or I must say that you will be providing some numbers inside them. Some number inside them. Suppose you will be providing 10. Then after providing 10, let us say if you now you want to provide 20 in the second index. Now you are willing to provide 30. and in this you let us say we are providing 40, and in the last box we will be providing 50. Okay, inside this we have provided these elements we have provided. So I hope this much portion will be cleared. Now our aim is to just taking out these element one by one. Then which element will come out first? So keep this in your mind that array. If we want to read 50, we will be writing ARR. Then it's not necessary you will be writing ARR. I'm again and again I'm telling you, because there are many students, they always used to think that whenever we are declaring an array, we will be just taking ARR. You can take anything, you can take a single alphabet also, that is also fine. The important thing is that putting these square brackets, fine. Then 4, which is telling you that we will be pointing towards 50. We will be pointing towards 50. We will be pointing towards. Isn't it clear to you or not? So first we will be taking out this 50, then 40, then 30, then 20, then 10. I hope this thing is now what? So this is going to be the working of the stack. Now there are some conditions also. Now talking about those conditions, that what are going to be those conditions, we will be studying about. There are some important operation and important terms which should be known to you. What are going to be those terms? Just try to understand. Fine. First of all, the important term is push. What do you understand by push? In and stack, push will be using for insertion. Okay, what do you understand by insertion? Insertion means putting, or we can say just putting an element inside the array. Uh, then pop. Pop is also another important element. Pop is will be working for deletion. Pop will be fine. Pop will be working for deletion. Fine. Isn't it clear to you or not? Then moving further. Now just try to understand the condition. What if uh, after now suppose if you want to pop something inside, if you want to pop some element from the array, if you want to pop some, sorry for the inconvenience. So if you want to pop something from the array. Now if you want to pop something from the array, so popping means deletion, isn't it? Popping means deletion. Now what if we are going to that array, when you will be reaching to that array, and if that array is empty, and that array is empty, I hope you are getting what I want to say. You want to delete something from the array, you want to delete something from the array, but that array is empty. Then what you will do? So this empty condition will be known as underflow. This empty condition will be known as underflow. Okay. So what does it mean? It is like our stack is our stack is our stack is empty. Isn't it clear to you now? Okay. Now suppose if you want to push push something inside the array. If you want to push something inside the array, what do you understand by pushing? Pushing means pushing means insertion, isn't it? If you want to push something, suppose you want to push 10, and what if the array is full? If our array is full, if our array is full, array is full. So what are you in this array is full condition will be said as overflow. Okay, this is going to be said as overflow. Just remember both of these words. Just keep them in your mind. Just keep them in your mind. Okay, underflow and overflow, what does it mean? It is very important to understand. So what are you able to understand? If our stack is empty, we will be saying underflow. If our stack is full, then we will be saying overflow. Okay, when does this condition will occur? When does this condition will occur? So again moving on to this box. Just do friendship with this box. Okay, or I would like to say that just try to understand the phenomenon and the whole concept. Only this is the only key rule if you want to make any program. Suppose if we will be providing this is going to be the zero index, this is going to be our first index, this is going to be our sorry second, and this is going to be our fourth index. Okay, so just try to understand, whenever we want to delete something, whenever we want to delete something, it is starting from the top. It is starting from the top. It is starting from the top. Just write it down. Student, write it down. Fine. Whenever you want to delete something, that will be starting from the top. Just use the word top. Just use the word T-O-P, top. Okay. So we will be understanding about this condition, this underflow and overflow, underflow and overflow. So if our if our top will be at any of these index, then only it is possible to delete something. Suppose we are having 10, and if we want to perform push operation, if we want to perform if we want to perform pop operation, fine. If we want to delete something and if we want to perform pop operation, when there will be something inside the stack, then only is it possible that you will be able to delete something now, or magically you will be deleting anything, huh? So just try to understand, if this pop formation, or we can say this pop will only work when we will be having element inside them. We will be having element inside them. What will happen if we are if we are not having any element inside them? What will happen if we are not having any element inside them? So at this point our top will be at -1, isn't it? There is not any element, there is not any element, there is not any element. So our top will be on -1. Why we are taking this word top? First of all, many of you must be thinking why we are taking this word top. We are on the that sir is telling about the zero index, and sir is saying top unnecessarily top. If you want, you can use any word whatever you want, but using this word top is so only when you will be reaching till top at the go. Just try to understand. We are studying about stack. Stack is all about last in first out, last in first out. So if you are able to understand the our what example I've given, that computer book example I've provided you na, before this what I've explained. So again and again you can see our top is changing from the top. Whenever the deletion is taking place, the deletion is taking place from the top only. So we are just changing the index, but let us use this word top only. Isn't it? Okay. So what I was telling. So we will be using this word top. Okay. So we were discussing about pop. Pop means deletion. So if there is nothing inside these boxes, if there is nothing inside these stack boxes, if there is nothing in the stack, our stack is empty or not? So for what condition you will be saying that our stack is empty? When top is equal to -1. Why? Because top is not on 0, top is not on 1, top is not on 2. Oh man, I've written this wrong. Just make it 3. Just make it 3. Okay. And top is top is not on third index also, and top is not on third index also. Isn't it clear to you or not? Isn't it clear to you or not? I'm sorry for this mistake, huh? But I hope you will be understanding what I want to explain. So what are you able to understand? There is our zero index is also empty, our first index is also empty, our second index is also empty, our third index is also empty. It means top is not on any of these indexes. It means we can say that top is equal to -1 only. Top is equal to -1. So whenever this condition will occur, whenever this condition will occur, so in this case we will be saying that stack is underflow. It means stack is empty. Stack is empty. Okay. Now, okay, let us discuss about push. Let us discuss about push. What do you understand by push? I have written something inside. When you want to push something inside the array, it means you want to insert. If you want, suppose you want to insert something. So when we will be writing that program now, when we will be writing that program, at that time our stack will be empty. At that time our stack will be empty. So what we will do? First of all, our stack will be on -1. First of all, our stack will be on -1. First of all, our stack should be on -1. Then only we can say our stack is empty. Now, what we will do, let us say that top is equal to top. Let me write this. Let me write this. Top is equal to top plus 1. If you want to insert something, then only you will say na कि top is equal to top plus 1. So what will happen? Top is equal to top is -1, which we have declared. Okay, top is -1. This -1 will be declared by as ourselves plus 1. So 0. Now what are you able to understand? That our top is on 0. Our top is on 0. Now we can put something inside this. Let us say we will be writing 10. Now if we again want to insert something, now if we again want to insert something, so what will happen? Again this operation will be performed. Again we will be calling this push method, and we will be saying that top is equal to plus 1. So now what will happen? Previously our top was on -1, and when 1 was added, then top was converted to 0. Now in this case our top is 0. Why? Because we have changed the value of top. Now what will happen? Now 0 plus 0 plus 1 is equal to 2. Sorry, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Then top is equal to 1. Now our top is on first index. Unnecessarily silly things I am saying. Chalo. This much you are able to understand. Now again this format will be running. What will happen now? Now top at presently the top is 1. Again this 1 will be added. Again this 1 will be added. Again this 1 will be added. So top is equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now we are on the second index. Now we can write 30, or we can say we can placing 30. Now what is more? Till top we will be filling it. Now till top we will be filling it. Top is 2 now, isn't it? Top is 2 now. Now top is equal to 2 plus 1. Top is equal to 3. Now top is 3. Top is 3. What will happen? We will be writing 40. We will be writing 40. So this is how we have filled our stack. This is how we have filled our stack. Isn't it clear to you? Chalo. Now moving further. So we have understood about underflow. What was underflow? When our stack was empty, it means our top will be at -1. Our top will be at -1. Now talking about the condition overflow. Talking about the condition is overflow. In this case, what you have understood, you must have understood that our top is equal to -1. Isn't it or not? But for overflow, a top, where should we are now? Where is the top is? Size -1. Size -1. So previously I have told you about the size. In the previous example, I have told that suppose my size of the array is 10. My size of the array is 10. So how many I have taken that 0, then 1, then 2, then I have taken that 0, 1, then 2, until so on till 9, isn't it or not? This is how we were getting 10. It means whatever the size is, our last index number should be less than 1 as comparative to the size, isn't it? Suppose our size is 5, then our index number will be 4. If our size is, just try to understand what I'm telling you. If our size is 5, so in this case our index will be 5 minus 1. We are taking 0 also now. I hope you are able to understand what I want to say. If our size is 4, then it will be 4 minus 1, isn't it? It should be 4 minus 1. So what are you able to understand that, or so this condition which I have written, that size is equal to minus 1, it means stack is whatever our stack is, that stack is full. Why? Because see, our top is on our top is on third our top is on third index. Our top is on third index. Where is the top? Lastly we have filled top by 40. Lastly we have filled top by 40. Our top is on third index. Okay, so how many boxes are there? 4. It means the size is 4, isn't it? The size is 4. And if top is equal to top minus 1, if top is equal to size minus 1, so this is going to be the condition for overflow. This is going to be the condition for overflow. I hope you are able to understand what I want to make you understand. Fine. So we have understood about push. Push refers to insertion. We have understood about so we have understood about push, then we have understood about pop. After this, we have understood about the overflow concept, and then, sorry, underflow concept, and then overflow concept. Isn't it clear to you or not? I hope this is overall clear to you. We will also, right now, we will be running a program also. I repeat, if if top is equal to minus 1, it means our stack is empty. There is nothing to delete. There is nothing to delete. There is nothing to delete. Okay, and if our top has reached to if our top has reached to it maximum size minus 1 index, or we can say the maximum index, it has reached to its maximum index. After this point, if you will be putting something inside the stack, if you will be putting something inside the stack, it is not possible. These conditions are going to be known as overflow condition, when your array is full, or we can say when your stack is full. Isn't it clear to you now? Now moving towards the program. I've already constructed the program for saving our time. Then okay, so see, let's try to understand what I've done. Class name I have taken stack. Name of the class I have taken stack. Name of the class I have taken stack. Isn't it clear to you not? Okay. These are the global variables which I have declared. These are our global variables. And see, from the starting only I have taken minus 1. Why we have taken minus 1? Because we want to, first of all, our stack is going to be empty. First of all, our stack is going to be empty. Just try to understand. Just try to understand the whole concept. Okay. Again I will be making these boxes. Okay, before making these boxes, suppose I am providing size is equal to 6. Size is equal to 6. Fine. Then providing this is going to be a 0 index, then this is going to the first, then second, then third, and fourth, and then fifth. Okay, these are the indexes. What are these? These are the indexes. What are these? These are indexes. These are the index numbers. These are the index numbers. Make sure. Okay, and here we will be providing the elements. Okay, here we will be providing the elements, or we can also say in the program I have written items. Okay, I have written items. Fine, whichever item we want to provide. So just try to understand, just be fully focused. I'm telling you, be fully focused. Program is very easy. Whole concept I have provided. Just try to understand how the program is running. Isn't it clear to you? Now, moving further. So first of all, this top I have given -1. This top I have given -1. Why we have given -1? Because first of all, let us see our stack is empty. Our whole boxes are empty. There is nothing inside them. There is nothing inside them. See, everything is blank or not? Isn't it clear to you? Fine. And the size we will be providing, that is 6. The size which we will be providing, that is 6. Clear to you not? Chalo. Let us only I'm running this program so that you will be able to understand, but before running, just see 2 3 things more. So size which we have to enter, size which we have to enter. I've written this I've written this create method. I hope you must be aware about it. This is a block. What is this? This is a static block. Already I've written this is an static block. This is an static block. SIB, huh? This is not a non-static, this is a static block. Okay. This static is a keyword. I hope you must be aware about these type of things if you're moving on to the topic like stack. So this stack is a keyword, and chalo, moving further then. I've used these method which is called create. So what this create is doing, that the size which you are providing, na, see, just try to understand. This is another block. The size which you will be providing, first of all we will be giving the size of the stack. First of all, we will be giving the size of the stack. We will be giving the size of the stack. We will be giving the size of the stack. Okay, so right now what we have given, the size of the stack is 6. The size of the stack is 6. So let us run this thing. Let us run this thing. Okay, let us say this is 6. Size of the stack, see what they're asking. They are asking now. it up. Okay, this is fine. So first of all, we will be entering the size of this stack. Let us say our size of a stack is 6. Our size of a stack is 6. Now just typing enter. Okay, so see, they are saying that the stack created with the size 6. The stack created with the size 6. Now what I did, I have provided I have provided these simple format like push. Push refers to, what do you understand by push? Insertion from top. Okay, isn't it clear to you? Then pop refers to deletion. Then pop refers to deletion. Peak is nothing. Peak is nothing. It is just reading the top elements. Okay, just element. It will be just reading the elements. And what is the show doing? Show will be if um, reading the whole stack, or I think we should be saying that it was just doing the traversing, isn't it? It is just doing the traversing. What is traversing? What is traversing? Suppose you have provided any numbers, a b c, any alphabets or any numbers like 1 2 3 4, or you have provided 13 14 15 16 inside an array. Now reading those number, like at 0 we are having this number, at 1 we are having this number, at 2 we are having this number. This is known as traversing. That's it. Fine. So if you have studied about array, then definitely you must be knowing about traversing. So right now what we have understand, we have entered the size of the stack. We have entered the size of the stack. We have entered the size of the stack, that is 6. Now what this program is asking, I also created a while loop, and this while loop is nothing. It is just doing again and again, asking you that what operation you want to perform, what operation you want to perform. Fine. So for this, I've just created a simple while loop. Condition I've given true. Fine. Then push, pop, peek, show, exit. Whole program I will be explaining you, and just try to understand it. Fine. Suppose we will be entering 1. Suppose, see what they are asking. Stack created, stack created with the size 6. So same we have done in our diagram also. We have created a stack of size 6. If you want, you can also create a stack of if you want, you can also create a stack of 2, whatever you want, whatever size you want. Don't think that I've just by knowing I've created 6. If I want, I can create it of 4 also, 2 also, 10 also, 100 also, whatever I want. Fine. So now what we have to do, we have to enter our choice. We have to enter our choice. Before entering our choice, just try to understand this concept. Right now, what are the elements? What are the elements? What are the elements inside these boxes? We will be writing the element, isn't it? Is there any element? Is there any element inside the stack? Is there any element inside the stack? No, there is not any element inside the stack. So it means top, our top, our top is on -1 or not. Why? There is not any element now. So just top is standing on the -1, which is already declared by us. See, here we have declared now that top is equal to -1. Isn't it clear to you now? Chalo, moving further. So if top is on -1, if just listen to me what I'm saying. If top is on -1, it means our stack is empty. it means our stack is empty. So how we will check that our stack is empty or not? There is nothing to delete, isn't it? There is nothing to delete. So just for a set of example, just look here, look at this line, look at this line of the output, look at this line of the output. Okay, and if we will be typing 2, if we will be typing 2, we will be going to pop, we will be going to pop. What does pop do? Pop will be deleting something from the element. Pop will be deleting something from the element. Now suppose I am typing 2, I have written 2. Isn't it clear to you? It means we will be moving to the pop condition. What will happen now? See, I've used switch case also. This is the character, and this character value right now which we have provided as 2, which we have provided as 2. Now what will happen? Okay, what will happen? This is 2, then this will be calling to this case, second case, second case, second case. Okay, and what is this? What is this line written? It is a calling of the function, calling pop function. What we are doing? We are calling to pop method. Okay, we are calling to pop method. Now where is this pop method? Let's go to pop method. This is the whole pop method. This is the whole pop method, and just see what I have written. First of all, this is a pop method. This is a pop method. Okay, then for if condition I have written. Inside if condition, I have also used another method, that is empty. Now this is calling, what is this? What is this line doing? Is empty will be calling to the empty method. So right behind it, I've written this empty method. Empty method. So first of all, how this program will be running? We have First we have given the size of the stack. First we have given the size of the stack. After giving the size of the stack, they will be asking for the choice. They will be asking for the choice. We want to, if whatever I'm teaching to you, according to that, whatever I'm teaching to you, according to that, first of all, you will be checking whether there is something in the stack or not, whether there is something in the stack or not, or whether there is something to delete from the stack or not. So let us see. As I told, our stack is empty. If there is nothing to delete, it means our stack is empty. This is the condition for underflow. This is the condition for underflow. Then we will be typing 2. When we have typed 2, then in the switch case it has gone to the second case. In the second case, we were calling to the top. We will be calling to the top top method. Inside the top, when we came inside the top, there is an if condition, there is an if condition. Okay, inside the if condition, we are calling to an empty method. Here is the empty method. This is an empty method. So inside this empty method, actually again and again we want to check. So again and again making the condition, it's not good, isn't it? It is not at all fine, or we can say this is not at all recommended. It is totally waste of time and waste of space, nothing else. So we will be checking about empty. Fine, because when we will be doing, when we will be checking for the peak, or we will be checking for the show, so at that point, again and again we will be checking for whether it is empty, whether it is full. So it's better to make another method representing about the emptiness. Fine. So when it will be going, and this is a return type, boolean is a return type. Okay, I hope you must be aware about all these small things. If then also, if you're having doubts, just let me know. I will clear all of them. Fine, taking another lecture, and I will be clearing it all. Now when we are inside this empty method, this will be going inside this if condition, this will be going inside this if condition, this will be going inside this if condition. Fine. First of all, what is this if? What is this saying? What is this saying? It is saying that if top is equal to -1, when top will be -1, If there is nothing in the step, definitely there is nothing in the step. Sorry, stack. Definitely there is nothing in the stack. Our stack is -1, then this will be returning true. This will be returning true. This will be returning true. This true will be coming at this point. True. If the condition is true, we will be going inside the if condition, or we will be going inside the if body. Now we are returning 0. 0 will be returned for pop. 0 will be returned for pop. Now we are going back to now we are going back to now we have came here back. Now we have came here back. We have got item is equal to 0. There is nothing to delete. There is nothing to delete, Baba. Nothing to delete. What you will delete? Hmm? Nothing to delete. Definitely we have returned the 0 or not. We have returned the 0. We have returned the 0. There is nothing to delete. We have got 0. What we have got? We have got 0. So our item is 0. Our item is 0. What are items? See, these items, the element inside them, I have written them. I have written them as item. That's it. Okay. So if item is equal to 0, if item is equal to 0, we are coming inside this if body, we are coming inside this if body, and if this body is being executed, if our if body is going to be executed, so we will be getting so we will be getting at output as stack is full. Stack is full. Okay, let me drink some water. So what I was saying, so if the condition is 0, so our stack is full. Our stack is full, isn't it? So why? Because there was nothing inside the stack. There was nothing inside the stack. So here we have entered 2. This 2 we have entered, because choosing of the 2, we have understood that this was our ch. After this ch, the pop function was called. When the function was called, inside that pop function we have gone to the empty function. Is empty function also, and if empty condition was also true. So if there is nothing inside the stack, if I am pressing enter, see what is it saying? Stack is underflow. Underflow refers to stack is underflow refers to empty, isn't it? Underflow refers to empty right now. It means this portion is running fine. Similarly, if if there is nothing in the stack, when we will be going the peak, what is this peak doing? This peak is just reading. Suppose this is suppose this is peak. What does this peak do? This peak just coming inside the stack and just reading the element. Right now there is nothing in the stack. Right now there is nothing in the stack. See this, how this is the peak is coming, and this is trying to read. This is trying to read. There is nothing in the stack. Nothing in the stack. And if there is nothing in the stack, our command will be coming like our stack is overflow or the stack is empty. Okay, so let us see this condition also. Let us see this condition also. Again, our stack is overflow, isn't it? And see, what is this? This I have written 4. For 4 I have written show. What is this show doing? What is this show doing? This show will be viewing what you have written on from the top to bottom. This show will be viewing that what you have written from top to bottom, top to bottom. Right now there is nothing. So what will it say? What will it say? That very good. You are executing me and there is nothing and you are executing me. We say this, it will not say this thing. It will be saying a stack is empty, or a stack is underflow, a stack is empty. Chalo. I hope this much is understood by you. Now we will be start filling this element. Now what we will do, In this zero condition, we will be putting 10. We will be putting 10. Okay. So how we will be putting 10 inside it? How we will be putting 10 inside it? Now, if we want to insert something, we will be using this push. For push, we have to press 1. I am pressing 1. See this, I press 1. Okay. Now enter. It is asking insert a number. It is asking insert a number. Suppose I have written 10. I want to insert 10 and then enter. Now this 10 is inserted. This 10 is inserted. This 10 is inserted. Able to understand? Okay. Now let us see how this 10 is inserted. So what has happened? This ch, we have taken 3 also, and we have taken 4 also, and then we have done our insertion 1. Okay, I hope you must be remembering this 2, this 2 was there. This 2 is here, fine. This 3, this 3 is here when we have understood the condition of peak. This 4, this 4 is here when we have understood the condition of show. Again we will be coming to it, but I just want to make you understand how this underflow is working. When there is nothing in the stack, this is how the program is made. Fine. Now moving to the push condition. When we have given 1, we have given 1. Now in the place we are having 1, what will happen? We will be coming to this condition, we will be coming to this condition. So what they are saying, so first of all, insert the element. First of all, insert the element. See, insert the element. So what we have inserted? We have inserted 10. We have inserted 10, isn't it? So this is a call function. This is a call push, and inside push we have given 10. So where is this push function going? This is going to its home. No, it's not going to its home. There is another method which I have created. This is another method. Where is the method gone? Look at the shortcut is gone. This is push. See, here he comes. And here 10 is what 10 we have entered there now. What 10 we have entered there. What 10 we have entered there. Entered there. This 10 has came inside this. I have to started you explain in I think method only. I will not explain this. Okay. Achha, I will explain this whenever if then also student, if you are having any doubt, even why this dot is played, why we have written this tag, there is a reason we are writing this tag, there is a reason behind it that we are writing plus plus. Definitely I will be helping, but just make sure you should be asking your doubt and you will be and so that you will be able to understand. Fine. So coming back to program. Now inside this push function we are having 10. Inside this push function we are having 10. Now what is happening? This 10 is there. Now what will happen? What is this line saying? This line is saying, first of all, when the function is started, when we can say when this method is started push. So we will be coming to the if condition. This is condition, there is an line, or there is an another calling function which is full. Is full, this is full, as I have written that condition for empty na. Similarly I have written this condition for full also. Similarly I have written this condition for full also. Now let you make understand how is this is full working. वैसे तो देखो, just try to understand the stack is not at all full. So we will be coming to this condition when our stack is going to fill, है ना? Why to waste your time unnecessarily or waste your energy? So we are knowing that stack is not full right now. So it will be moving to the else condition. It will be moving to the else condition. Chalo, let's see this. Why to leave this? When our stack is going to be full? when our stack is going to be full, when our stack is going to be full, when our stack is going to be full, when our top is equal to 5, isn't it? When our top is equal to 5, or we can say when our top is equal to size minus 1, then also it is coming 5, isn't it? Then also it is coming 5 only, isn't it? So at that time our stack is full. So see what I've written. If we want that our stack is full, then top is equal to size minus 1. Now just try to understand. Top double is equal to top double is equal to, and that is 6 minus 1, which is saying that I should be 5. But till now, whatever we have gone through inside this program, did any kind of changes inside, any kind of changes with top? In the very first, when we have declared this global value variables, see, this is the top, this is the top, this is your enemy, this top is -1 only, isn't it? We haven't changed any, we haven't changed anything, we haven't changed anything, so we are on top. So it means right now our top is -1, and they are saying you will be entering inside if condition if your top should be 5. So our top is not 5, isn't it? Our top is -1. So what will happen, we will be moving to the else condition. Okay, see, obviously, when if it's not executed, then else is executed. This else is saying returning false. Why we are returning false? Because of this boolean data type we have taken, isn't it? Then also, if you are not aware that why there is a return word we are using, or whatever doubt you are having, just discuss it and just let me know. Fine. So then coming back to your program, so we are having false over here. So this will be returning false. Now what will we do? We will be again coming back to this push program, because full was called by this point only. Now this line number 81. From this line number 81 we have called push. From this line number 81 we have called push, isn't it? So after what we have written, we are returned with our nothing in our hand. It is like it is false. If the condition is false, then it will not execute, else will execute. What is this else saying? This else is saying, dear top, whatever you are, increase yourself by 1. Dear top, whatever you are, increase yourself by 1. It means top is equal to top plus 1. This is the condition which is telling. I hope you must be knowing which kind of operator is this. This is an pre-operator. This is an pre-operator. This is an pre-operator. This is an pre-operator. Okay. If you are not able to understand this thing, then you can also do like this. Just write top is equal to top plus 1, and just write top over here. Just write top over here. You can also do like this. But this is showing that just try to understand. These are very small things you should be knowing. So coming back to this program, then also you will be getting the same format only. So this is the internal part. So whatever we have written that top is equal to this, and then we were writing top. By writing this statement only, statement only, whatever we will be writing, this is going inside. This is going internally. Top is equal to our top is -1, isn't it? That is -1 plus 1. is equal to 0. Now our top is equal to 0. Our top is 0. See, our top is 0. This whole portion is going inside it by writing this line. Just try to understand. So this is how, see, now our top has become 0. It means now our top is standing at the 0th index. Our top is standing at the 0th index. Now this, try to understand this line. Try to understand this line. Right now what I have explained is this much portion, that plus plus top. What is the meaning of plus plus top? Okay, what is the meaning of plus plus top? Fine. Now just try to understand what is the meaning of this line. After execution of when top is converted into 0, in place of -1 we are getting, in place of -1 we are getting what? We are getting 0, isn't it? What does happen? Wait. Okay, recording is going on. I thought the recording is stopped. This is okay, fine. So this was stack. Now in place of -1 there is 0. And I have written all that. And what was the item? See, this was the item. 10 we have given, 10 we have given. So this is how we are getting 10. 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 Isn't it clear to you? Isn't it clear to you? Not? Fine. Similarly, just try to understand. Okay, similarly, just try to understand this push. Now again we will be writing 1. Again it is asking to you that enter element to insert. Now we are writing 20. Now we are having at this one position we will be having 20. This first position we will be having 20. How we will be having this 20? Again I will be explaining it to you, and just try to understand. So what just happened is, when we have pressed this one, okay, so in this program this one came at this point, this one has came to this point. Now this point is asking enter element, or enter element, and this element is the item. This element is the item. So what we have given? We have given 20. This line we have given 20, isn't it? This number we have given 20. Then after this number, again this push will be called. So let us go to push. Now in place of 10 we are having 20. In place of 10 we are having 20. Fine. Now we are coming inside the push method. Now inside the push method, again we will be moving to the if condition. Now if condition is saying please go to is full function. Now there is a function which is full. There is a function which is full. Now we are on the is full function. Now is full function will be true when this condition will not change. By now, why? Because our top is 0, not -1. Our top is 0. Just try to understand. We have inserted 10. That 10 is that 10. Where is that 10 stored? this 10 is stored at the 0th index, this 10 is stored at the 0th index. So till now our top is 0 only, till now our top is 0 only. uh, Children, just try to understand. When you will be giving the interview, no, they will be asking you these small things. So this top is minus, this top is 0. Okay, just try to understand, this top is 0 right now. Fine. Now what else? Now if it is 0 and we will be going inside the if condition when our top is 5, so we will be moving to the else condition. Else is saying to return false. So at this point we are returning it false. So if the condition false, we will be not going inside the if condition, we will be going inside the else condition. Now again this whole process is going to be repeated. Again this whole process is going to be repeated. Now just try to understand what I want to explain. This was being done for the second execute, for the first execution. Okay, when we have inserted 10, this process was being taking place when we have inserted 10. This whole process was being taking place when we have inserted 10. Now this process is being taking place when we will be inserting 20. Now what is, now just try to understand. Acha, one more thing. Item is equal to, in this point item is equal to 10. Copy, and talking about at this point our item is 20. Now what will happen? Now in place of 0, in place of this 0, previously it was minus 1. After placing 10 inside the stack, our top has become 0. Now at this point we will be writing 0, isn't it? Now 0 plus 1 should be 1, and this should be 2, sorry, okay, again 1, and there will be 1, and this will be converted to 20. Isn't it or not? Isn't it or not? Why we have written here 1? Why we have written here 0? They asked you. This is a pre-operator. Pre-operator changed itself at the same point. Okay, pre-operator will be changing itself at the same point. I hope you must be aware about this thing. So this is how 20 is being inserted. This is how 20 is being inserted. Similarly, when we will be again giving 1, we will be getting, again they will be asking for the element. I'm saying 30. Okay, so what has happened now? Our top has become 2 now, and with the 30 inserted, our top has become 2 now with 30 inserted. Similarly, again I'm giving 1. Whenever I'm giving 1, it is calling push only. Okay, and I'm inserting 40 inside it. So what is happening now? It is on 3, it is on 3, and we are with 40, we are with 40. Isn't it clear to you? Now again 1 and 50, so we are on 4 and with 50. Similarly, we will be giving 1 again. See, 1 again. Now 60, isn't it? We are giving 60. So inside this, the element or the item is 60 stored. Now just try to understand what will happen right now. Just try to understand what will happen. Now again I am putting 1. Again it is asking you that which element would you like to insert, this element which you like to insert. I'm saying I would like to insert 70. Now what will happen? Just try to understand. When I will be pressing enter, it will be saying, oh, the stack is overflow. The stack is overflow. When will this overflow coming? This overflow will be coming. This overflow will be coming. When will this come? This will come when? Anyone? When your stack is full. When your stack is full. When your stack, see, your whole stack is full. Our top has reached to size minus 1. Our top has reached to size minus 1 means our top has reached till 5. What must have happened? Let us go through it once again. What we did when we entered 1, try to understand. When we entered 1, this 1, then it has asked for the number. We have said 7. Sorry, 70. So when we have said 1, so it has came to this 1. Okay, so it asks for the number. So number to previously we were given more, but now we are talking about 70. Then it has been called with an 70th element. It has been called for the 70th element. Now we have gone for push. There is a this function. See, now before this is 70. Isn't it clear to you? Then we have came inside the if block. If block is saying that go to full. We have came to full method. Now top will be checked. So before inserting this, when we have inserted this 60, our top has become 5 or not? Our top has become 5 and not. So what has just happened? What's going on? So what has just happened? Now our top is 5. So at this point our condition is true or not? This point our condition is true or not? How we are getting the change in the top? Because of this formation. Children, just try to go through it. Just drive it by yourself. Though I have explained very nicely, but I'm thinking that you should be explaining. You should be by yourself. You will be making these step for these these four. Sorry, isn't it? So this is how. So what you have understood, when we have provided 10, the top is on 0. When we have provided 20, our top is on 1. So when we have provided 60, our top should be on 5. So this is how top is on 5. Now the condition is true. If the condition is true, now here we are getting true or not? Here we are getting true. If the condition is true, that's why it is saying that stack is overflow. That's why it is saying that stack is overflow. I hope you are getting this thing. Now let us start deleting. Let us start deleting from it. See, now how we will delete from it. How we will delete from it. We will be deleting from the top. We will be deleting from the top. We will be deleting from the top. Remember that example? Stack is LIFO, last in first out, which has inserted last, that will be coming out first. Okay, which have been inserted last, that will be coming out first, which have been okay. So before deleting, let us take a view, or we can say let us do the traversing by pressing 4. See, this is how our stack is filled. This is how our stack is filled or not? This is how our stack is filled, isn't it? See, this is how the stack is filled, isn't it? This is how it is filled from top to bottom. It is reading it from top to bottom. For this, I did nothing. I'm just creating a small loop. This loop, sorry, this loop I've created. This much loop. Chalo. Then moving towards the pop. Now we will start deleting. See, 2, if I'm entering 2, this I've entered 2. See, it has taken out 60 first. It has taken out 60. Why? Because LIFO operation last in first out. Now how it has been worked, when I press this 2, what will happen? See, when I press the 2, this 2 is came at this point, this 2 is came to this point. So what is this doing? This is saying that item whatever this is saying that make a call to pop function, make a call to pop function. Now just go to pop function. Now we are on pop function. This whole is a pop function. Okay, this whole is a pop function. So first of all, is empty. I make you understand. If you're not understood, please go through previous portion. But then also, if any doubt, just let me know. I will be explaining it. Okay. So just take a view. Let it be. Just take a view. Is empty. First of all, we will be inserting the if body. We will be going to is empty. Is empty. Will be checking that if top is equal to -1. But we have understood this much, that our top is on 5, that our top is on 5. Why? Because our stack is full. Then it means that stack is our top is on 5, isn't it? So we will be returning, we are not that if condition will not be executed, then what will execute? If condition will not execute, then what will execute? If condition is not executed, then what will execute? It will be executing else condition. Else is saying for the false, else is saying for the false. Then what will happen? We are getting a false now. We are getting a false now. If we are getting false, then else will be executed of pop function. Then it is saying that return stack is equal to minus minus, which is telling you whatever the stack is, whatever the right now the top is 5, isn't it? Right now top is 5, increased top by 1, increased top by 1, which is saying this is in post operator. Okay, this is in post operator. Just try to understand what I want to explain you. In a pre operator, whatever the change is being done, it is being done at that point only. But at the post operator, whatever the changes being done, it is being done when this top will be using at the another point. This top will be using at the another point. This top will be using at the another point. Okay, so right now just think that you are having 5 only, but what will happen? See what will happen. But it will become 4. Okay, just don't go much deep. Let's be. So again we will be coming to this part and see what is it saying. It is whatever the item is, that item is being deleted. Whatever the item is, that item is being deleted. What was the item? What was the item there? The item was 60. The item was 60. The item was 60. It means 60 must be deleted. And see, it is saying that 60 deleted. It is saying that 60 deleted. Okay, this is how this pop function is working. Similarly, again, if we will do, it will be deleting 50. First 60 was deleted, then 50 is deleted. Now what will delete? 40 will pop out, then 30 will pop out, then 20 will pop out, then 10 will pop out, and again it will be saying that your stack is empty. Again 2. Okay, then 40 came out. See, they are saying the 40 came out. Now what? Now again 2. Now what is came out? 30 came out. 30 was there, isn't it? And 30 only came out. Now what will came out? 20 will came out during this pop operation. Again 2, then 10 will came out. Again 2, then stack is. Now what is it saying? It is saying stack is underflow. Stack is underflow. Underflow refers to stack is empty. Okay. And now if we will be typing 5, then we'll be coming out of the product. So guys, this was our whole discussion about and the whole theory about push and pop in a stack. So guys, if you like my lecture, then hope you will be liking my lecture. Then okay, thank you so much.